Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I will be showing you how you can install Eclipse, which is an IDE used for Java development. To download Eclipse, simply go to www.eclipse.org/downloads or go to Google and type in Eclipse. Once you go to the download page section, you will see a list of different pieces of software which you can download. I recommend that you download the Eclipse IDE for Java developers. An IDE simply consists of various tools which are very useful in Java development, and this will consist of things like compilers, debuggers, macros, and a text editor. So it's basically an all-in-one package. Now you're going to have to decide whether to download the 32-bit version or the 64-bit version. If you're unsure whether you're 32-bit or 64-bit, go to Control Panel, then go to System, and then by system type it will say 64-bit or 32-bit. I will download the 64-bit as I am 64-bit. And then you would click on the HTTP, or you can download off BitTorrent. I've already downloaded Eclipse, so I will not need to install it again. If you have a slow internet connection, you may need to pause this video. So if you need to download it, please pause. Once Eclipse has been downloaded, and you will go to the download folder where you installed it to, it will look something like this, and you won't get a shortcut on the desktop. Now, to make it easier for you, if you right click the Eclipse icon and simply click create a shortcut, which is here, and this will simply make a shortcut which you'll be able to drag onto the desktop. Once that is done, open up Eclipse and you're ready to start programming. Once you have Eclipse open, you are ready to start making a new project. To do this, go to File, New, Java Project. For now we can ignore most of this as it's not really relevant at this stage. Call the project name Java Pro. Obviously you can call the project name whatever you want, but I'm just calling it this for now. Simply press next and then press finish. Now, inside the Java Pro package, we will see a thing called SRC, which stands for sources, and this is where all the files we create will be stored. And here's the JRE system library. This is a library which has pre-built code which we can use in our programs. So it will contain useful functions and stuff which we don't actually have to program, making Java really good. Now to start programming, simply right click the source folder. Remember, in the source folder this is where we store all the files, and in Java files are called classes, so click class. Now let's call the class Hello World. This is the name of the file, Hello World. In Java, it is traditional to use capital letters at the start of a sentence, or title in this case. Click Finish. Eclipse has automatically generated this segment of code. Now, in these videos, you will simply have to agree with what I say, as some of the terminologies used have not actually been covered yet. Now, in Java, there are things called methods, which I will write now. Okay, now let me go over some of the things I wrote. Here, public simply means it's available to everyone. Class, as I said before, is basically what Java files are. They're called classes. This is the name of the file, helloworld.java, hence the name Hello World. If I was to make a file called dog.java, the name would have to be dog, and so on and so on. But in this case, I've used Hello World. Java is case sensitive, by the way. Once again, public here basically means this method here is available to everyone. Static basically just means this method here belongs to this class. Void basically means that we are not returning any specific type of value. Main is what is executed when this program is run. The compiler, which executes the program or compiles the program, will simply look for main, and this will be executed first. String just means a data type. This means string is an array, and args is what a name of the argument which we use here. Now this may sound sort of complicated for now, but in later videos you will understand it more clearly. These curly brackets here simply allow us to organize the program. So in these curly brackets here and here, this is the segment of code. As you can see, these two here as well. If you don't have any programming experience, you may find this concept slightly difficult to uphold, but it's pretty common sense if you think of it. You know, these brackets here and here represent this method here and here. It just makes the code organized and easier to read. Now, we've made our first method, and we can also save the file now. Control S, or you can go to File, Save, and we're going to write a piece of code which will simply execute hello world in the output console here. Now, here is the console. I haven't really explained anything of this yet because it's not really relevant at this stage. But simply, here's the console where everything will be outputted. Here are all the problems which will occur. JavaDoc is just a way of documenting the actual file. This is important when we get to bigger projects. And the rest is not really relevant, so I won't really explain. But as long as you have console displayed at the bottom, that's good. If you don't have console displayed for some reason, you can go to Window, Show View, and you can choose from here. If I find console is there, yes, and just simply click it and it will appear here. You can also move the console wherever you want, but I'm just going to keep it here for now. So as I said before, we are now going to write a piece of code which simply outputs hello world in the console. Now, as I said before, JIE is the library, so we're going to use something from the library called system. Now, system is a class. If you haven't already noticed, we've made a class called hello world. This is simply a class that we're using from the JIE library, so the class in there would look something like system. But obviously it's already made, so I can't use it. We're going to use out, which is from the print stream, and we're going to use the print line method, which is also part of the print stream class. This again may be sound difficult, but you're just gonna have to appreciate and accept that system.out.println simply expresses text or characters in this format. So hello world, if I save that and you press run, it will say hello world here. Yeah, so basically you have to use quotation marks. So this could be dog, for example. And yeah, so in this video I mainly just wanted to show you how to install Eclipse and get Java running. This video wasn't necessary to explain everything in detail, because if I did that it would just be very, very difficult for someone who's let's say a novice at Java. So hope you found this video beneficial in some sort of way, and please watch the next video where we will start on variables and if statements.